Ever wonder about the lives of your favorite film actors or filmmakers? Ever wonder what happened to them behind the scenes? Ever wondered how these movies you watch are being made? Here is the right platform. You're welcome to Cine237. My name is MC Divenja. This is a platform where we talk about Cameroon movies, basically Cameroonian, from when they are made up to when they get to the market, and when you viewers out there had to know about our film stars. We get to give you the ranking to know who is top in all of the departments in the film business in Cameroon. We get to give you the boss. Yeah, we get to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is all about information in the boss part of it. We get to give you opinion where you, the viewers, have the right to tell us what you think about our various film stars and their movies that they make every day in the movie industry. And we get to give you international. That's to talk about our filmmakers that are out of the country, that are making name and representing the country out of the country. And we get to give you our one-on-one. That is where we have the guests sit right here with us on the set to talk with you and tell you what they go through in the film business.
Stop!
Don't you all just love the mystery of sharing your darkest, deepest desires, especially with someone you never planned to meet?
Okay guys, so welcome back. My name is MC Divenja and this is still Cine237 live here on your TV screens. And this platform is no other platform than Lvision, where the hub for talent that makes a difference. We give you lots and lots of entertainment, lots and lots of what you have to know. And yeah, we talk about Cameroon movies. So, Cameroon movies. Some people don't know when Cameroon actually started doing movies, but I just want you to understand that Cameroon started doing movies right back in the 1960s, where people like Nollywood, Nigeria, and Ghana were not even in the limelight. But what is happening to this industry? We are right here on this platform to bring all those realities to the screens, where you get to know the sacrifice our various filmmakers are making right here to make sure that this movie industry gets to another level. CFI Oboso, as they will say. Right here, I'm going to go to our very, very, very first slot of the show, which is no other slot than ranking. Don't go anywhere. Grab a cup of coffee or grab a cup of tea and wait for me while I come to rank our top 5 Cameroonian actors that we have so far. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be right back.
There are a million ways to do it, but I choose to use my talent.
I don't expect it to be easy, so I work 10 times harder.
Your talent will move mountains with summits you couldn't see.
We have designed...
Okay, so welcome back. Remember, this is still the beginning and you haven't missed anything yet. It's still the beginning and it's still first start. Right here, we're going to do our ranking to know our top 5 Cameroonian actors. Remember, we didn't actually make this up. We put it up on our platform on Facebook, which is Cine237tvshow on Facebook, and you decided that these people are the top 5 actors that we have so far in Cameroon. Alright, as we were saying, on our 5th position, we have no other person than Kwa Kingsley. He's an amazing Cameroonian actor. In the latest movie that I saw the trailer online, it's Virgin Bed, and he's there right there. He's making name also in the industry, and we can't actually go anywhere than say congratulations to you, Kwa Kingsley, for being on the 5th position of our ranking today. And on the 4th position, we have another person that Chief of Valerie. He's an amazing actor, amazing, great personality, fine boy, as I call him out there in the industry. And in the latest movie that you saw him, there's Little Cindy. He's actually there. He was Cindy Amade's husband in the movie Little Cindy. And he's doing great. Congratulations to you, Chief of Valerie. And on the 3rd position, we have another person than Libosa McDonald. See on Little Cindy, he was the father of Little Cindy, and the Little Cindy was played by Mayochu Atem Ebai, our little Cameroonian actress who is making name also in the industry, trying to make sure that the kids are not also left out in this industry. On the 2nd position, we have our fanboy, call him Apollo Jeffrey, somebody who doesn't like to be referred to as our own Cameroonian Jim I, because I don't like you referring to him like that. I like you referring to him like our Cameroonian Apollo Jeffrey, because he is amazing. He has his brand on his own. Okay, on our 1st position, we have no other person than Anorin Wanembom, aka Root Arts. You know, this guy is amazing. He's not only an actor, but he's a coach, an acting coach, and he is also a music video director. You see some of the more amazing music videos you see around here in the country. He is part of that crew. And this guy is amazing. He's actually amazing. He was just awarded a honorary award at the Urban Jams Award. You guys need to see how he looked like. The picture is going to tell you what Anorin Wanembom was looking like on the Urban Jams Award. And he is amazing, an amazing actor, an amazing acting coach. He was also in What's-Z. No, this is an amazing movie brought to you by Itambi Delphine. Amazing piece. You all need to watch this movie. So guys, that was it for our ranking. And you can be part of our ranking by being on our social media platform on Facebook. It's Cine237 TV show, and you can get to vote. We don't decide this ranking. You, our viewers out there, and our participants on the page decide that these are the top 5 people that we have in the industry as top 5 actors. And remember, you can be part of the trend. Just join us on our Facebook page, Cine237 TV show. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, because right after this, our guest is going to be right here with us on the show where we have a one-on-one. You get to talk to an amazing personality today. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but just wait, because if you go out of our TV screen, you're not going to know who our guest for today is. I'm going to be right back.
We have designed and developed content to entertain,
to inspire, educate, motivate, and instigate you to take action.
We go beyond just showcasing talent.
We demonstrate how invaluable talent is in fostering the growth of our country and our
Okay, guys,
continent.
welcome back. And it's still Cine237, where we talk Cameroon movies, nothing more than Cameroon movies. We elevate the Cameroon movie industry to another level and give it the platform, or give it the place it deserves in the society, because so many people don't know about that yet. So we are trying to do that on this platform, Cine237, and it's on Lvision television. So with me is our guest, co-host Charlotte Gobina. She is an actress, video editor, presenter, and makeup artist. All of this in one person. Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Dibenja.
How you doing?
I'm okay, I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for joining us on the show.
I mean, I'm honored. I'm glad to be with you.
You look amazing. I like your hairstyle. I like your makeup. Did you do the
Thank
makeup
you.
alone?
Sure, I did alone.
Of course, a makeup artist, you would expect something like that from her.
Yeah.
So, getting into the industry through Paradise. It's a French series.
It's a French series, actually.
How did you get to do that? How did you cope in something like that?
You know, it's really amazing because the manner in which I found myself into the movie industry, I would want to say God just placed the right persons at the right time in the right place for me. Yeah. Because I was just one day, I found myself at a certain karaoke, and I was there with a couple of friends, and I met this guy. He was from Nigeria, though he's a francophone, and he's been in Nigeria for like 15 years, and he's been producing an artist over there. And then we happened to have gotten in contact on that day and, talked to each other. And then he found me, interesting. And he got to know my interest in acting, and he tried to test me. Okay. Well, it's funny enough how we didn't really get to do an auditioning, but he just gave me that role just like a test to see. Okay, your first rule actually, you didn't do an audition? I didn't do an audition. Automatically? Just, in the discussion, I mean, in the course of conversing, was that he really wanted to try me to see what I could, do and all the like. So that's how I got myself that role. It was a French series, like I said, and I had to play it in French, and it was quite amazing. So after that time, they came up with the Boya Film Academy. It was existent around 2012, at Bitingi. So I was part of the first batch, and fortunately I was one of the best students. Actually, I was the first best student, female, and second best in the entire institution. Oh. So we came up with a school project titled Stock. And from there, I just found myself,
Now,
going
after Paradise, like you mentioned, like Woman actually brought you to the limelight. Yeah. So after Woman, what was life like for you after Woman? Because it was produced by Goretti. Yeah. So after this movie, how was life for you in the industry?
They always say you just need one thing, to bring you out there into the limelight. So after Woman, at that point in time, I was trying to see if I could get myself, into some auditions and find my way into the industry. But my record or my performance in Woman cost the director and the producer of Bad Angel to, put eyes on me. Like, oh wow, I think they can use this girl. And for some reason, I just had a call that day, and I was told, okay, this is the director of Bad Angel. We need you to, be with us and see if we can, work together. And I was like, oh wow, so this is it. So when I went there, the casting director tried me 1 or 2, moves, and bam, that's how I landed myself the role in Bad Angel, Miriam.
If I look into your CV, the movies you've acted in, I would say even not all of them are major characters, but they are significant characters.
Very significant.
So do you select rules like, okay, this is kind of a character I want to play in this movie, you can give you character? Because I don't see how that goes, because all your movies, like I said, you have a significant character in all your movies. So how did you find yourself in something like that? Always.
Of course, as an actor, you have the right to accept or reject a role. Okay. You understand? And it's just fortunate that most of the roles that have been proposed to me are roles that are kind of like good standard, you know,
Okay.
they are strong, and for some reason I'm able to deliver well. So that is how I get myself, you know, recommendation in this business is very, very important as well. Aside the, you know, at auditioning and all that, recommendation as well is very, very important.
Yeah.
So when you're given a role to play, I always believe that when you're given a role to play, even if you have to sweep, you should sweep very well so that maybe
Yeah. That's what I tell some guys all the time. Like, even if you are giving, like they call it waka pass, just
you
do
do
it
it
because
very well.
because so many people have come into that line without just through that waka pass, as they call it.
Yeah.
And they are great actors today.
Exactly.
So okay, now guys, she's not just an actress, like I said, she's a video editor. So how from you being in front of the screens, you decided to go behind and try to be a video editor. Why? Why don't you just remain in front of the screens? Like, because everybody in the industry wants to be known in front of the screen.
Yeah.
Like everybody who gets up today, you see little or nobody behind the screens, behind the cameras, because everybody wants to be in the limelight. Like, okay, I want to be an actor, I want to be seen. So, why did you decide to go do our video editing?
All right. First, it will amaze you to know that I do video editing for a Christian channel, and video editing, camera operating, acting, all this is just embodied in one thing. It's just everything about it is what I love. I love doing. So, I mean, I just like the art. I really love the art, and I studied it, and there am I doing it.
Okay, now you're a presenter. Now, you talk about being doing video editing for a Christian organization. Like, okay, now you do presenting. Like, so do you actually select rules? For example, some kind of rules that go against your religion. Do you select rules?
Okay, like I earlier on said, as an actor, it's your right to choose or accept or reject a role.
Okay.
And because I'm a TV presenter as well for a Christian channel, normally as Christians, of course, you're meant to build and not to destroy. I'm not saying that whatever it is or the other part of acting is kind of maybe sexy.
That was my question I was going to go after that.
I know where you're going to.
Yeah.
But the thing here is, because my face is on a Christian channel that is known worldwide.
Yeah.
And because I'm into the movie industry too, people are like, they want to understand like how I blend the two.
Same thing I want to understand.
But now I chose my roles as well. Like I accept there are some roles that I honestly will not accept. You will not bring me to do a kind of prostitute scene where I have to dress in pants and bra for me to accept that role. And I think I'm not going to do that. I'm really sorry to say this, but I will not do that because I'm also representing a certain organization and they are, of course, of a certain kind of standard that I'm supposed to pass on some moral lessons. I'm not saying that if you're doing that, you're being like immoral. But in my position, I have certain roles that I will not, or that I will go in for, gladly go in for, and there's some that I'll really be skeptical about.
Okay. All right, guys, don't go anywhere, stay tuned, because right after the break, Charlotte Gobina is going to still be with us right there at the set to talk more about the film industry.
Hello, darling. You
Hi
remember
guys,
I
welcome
promised
back.
giving
We're
you.
still live on Cine237 and it's still 1-on-1 with me live, and then we have our guest Charlotte Gobina with us in the studio on set. Okay, Charlotte, we've been talking in the beginning. Before we go now to talk about something different, like talking about the industry like as a whole, I want to talk about what Z.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was at the premiere. I watched the movie. Guys, you guys need to watch this movie. You need to see Charlotte's character in that movie. You know, I keep asking you, how did you do it? Because I remember I watched this video yesterday, the video we had, and then I saw myself asking you, how did you do it?
Okay. How would I say? I always put it this way, that I let the character use my body to express herself.
All right.
You see, so it was easy for me because, in fact, I let the character, like I earlier said, engulf my body, use my body to express, herself, the emotions, and that's why whatever you saw on What Z was, in fact, it seemed extremely real. Because I noticed even at the premiere, some people were crying.
People cried like. I'm strong. I couldn't cry.
It was really a challenging one because you could see it was filled with a lot of emotions, especially coming from Paige, the lead character, coming from Paige. In fact, it was Paige Assange. Yeah, it was really an emotional kind of one that you really needed to get deep it needs a lot of concentration. It needs a lot of, the magic if. I mean, Stanislavski's method.
Yeah.
The magic if. So it helps you to bring out that character, that emotion that is really expected from that particular character. So it was quite a challenging one, but with God being my helper, it was easy.
So now let's talk about the industry as a whole. We are, because so many people have it that the Cameroonian film industry, Cameroonian filmmakers don't like criticisms. Are you of that same? Are you the kind of person who doesn't like criticisms?
If you want to grow, you must welcome the opinion of everybody.
Yeah.
Critics, appreciations, all of those are going to help you to, evaluate yourself and know where you're standing or where you're going to fall.
Yeah.
You understand? So critics, I believe so much in critics as a stepping stone, because I use those critics. Personally, I use those critics to better of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it should be a problem for anyone to be criticized or for you to look at criticism as a problem.
Okay, what's the best set you ever worked in as an actor? The best set you ever had since you started career?
Come on, this is a very tricky question. All the sets have been, in fact, all of the sets have been really wonderful.
This set you actually wish you could actually work with this same kind of people again.
In fact, I want to work with everyone again. All the people that I've worked with, they've been so amazing.
Have you, okay, amazing now. Talking about the amazing side. Have you had clashes with anybody in the industry before?
I've not had clashes with anyone. I mean, because I know exactly how to deal with each and every one of the people I come across with, because we are from different backgrounds. Everyone is from a different background, and we were all brought up in a different way. And glory be to God. So what I studied, helped me a lot to be able to interact with everyone individually on their own terms and basis.
I think people need to get lessons from you, because how can you be in good terms with everybody and then because people know that this industry, the Cameroon film industry, it's an industry whereby you have camps. Some people believe in camps, but you telling me you have never had clashes with anybody.
If you go around asking anybody if you've had any clash with Charlotte Gobina. No, I don't. Really, I'm just that kind of a free-spirited person, and I know how to dodge issues. I know how to, I won't have a problem with you today and I let it slip. It's not possible. If it means me going down on my knees to say, please, let's get across this, I'll do it.
I wish I could have problem. Okay, now, so many people have it that in the industry, there are some people, for example, some producers or some directors that would want to use advantage of some actresses, some females like in the industry, before you get some particular rules. Have you ever actually come in contact with something like that?
I'm talking about coming in contact with something like that. To be honest with you, I haven't. Why? Because my talent, my works have been making a way for me.
For you, yeah.
Yes, my works. It's not as if I've not had people, wanting me in the industry. Yes, but say I have to do something with someone just to earn a role. No, I won't do that, because I believe so much in my talent. I have the talent, thanks be to God, and my works, my talent will make a way for me. Because right now, presently, the industry in which we are, in order to make that money that you want to get from the show, because it's a show business, in order to get that money, you must the product you are bringing in, the product you're giving out to the population must be of good standard. And we're looking for talent, and talent alone will bring that standard that will help you get that money. So there's no point, I think it's a waste of time and energy. And of course, stupidity back there.
So, any awards, any nominations so far?
Yes, I've had a couple of nominations. I've had an award. That was my first award.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I had a nomination with the Zafar Awards in UK. That was the end of last year. And still it was What Z that gave me that nomination. And though I didn't grab the award, but Damaris, she grabbed the award and she brought back home the award.
For the entire team.
For the entire team, it was all of us. And Yaoundé still last year, the end of last year, I had the award for Red Feather Awards, and I had the award for best supporting role. So I'm grateful. One step after the other. So
where do we see Charlotte Gobina in the next 10 years? In the next 5 years?
Wow, myself, I'm scared to see where I see myself. We always aim for the better. We always aim for higher heights. I just believe that in the next 5 or 10 years, I'll certainly not be in the position in which I am now. I believe I'll be topping the league.
If you were to advise some upcoming actresses in the industry, that who want to actually attain your level, want to be that skillful like you are, want to be that like have this morale that you have in the industry. So, what advice would you give them out there?
Okay, the first thing I'd say is everything that I am today, whoever I am today, is all by the grace of God. I put him first before any other thing. And so I believe that everyone has something that has been instilled in him or her from above. So believe so much in yourself, believe in your talents. Don't go through back doors, because when you get through the back doors, you don't know the monster you see at the back of the house. So be very, very careful in order not to fall into these traps of you must give me your body before you make it out there, because you will certainly not get anywhere. Attend auditions, don't sit back and wait for people to call. Be pushful. Attend auditions, that's one thing that's...
Now, that's one thing I was supposed to ask you.
Yeah.
Now, most of these young actors coming up today have it that auditions are made just like, because the film industry has it that before you do a movie, you're supposed to do auditions. And when they get to auditions and they don't get selected. Because I've been to an audition, I don't want to call the name of the audition, and I just went to observe, like I was going to audition, like the person what I do for my show. So I went to observe.
Yeah.
So, and I saw a good multitude of people, like hundreds of people, like hundreds of young talents that actually peeped, and I saw these amazing talents.
Yeah.
And people came from Yaoundé, came from Douala, came from all over to attend this audition, from Bamenda. And at the tail end of it, those who were present, were seen in that movie, were not even at audition. Is it that those people that came to auditions were not up to the task? Do you actually believe, like others believe, that auditions are merely formalities?
No. Auditions are an opportunity to exhibit other talents, like to get new or fresh talents. And because there'll come a time where people be like, why is only this face? Why is it only this? Why is it only this face? They want to see new things.
They're already complaining.
They want to see new. Don't worry. I mean, it's coming. They want to see new things. They want to see new people. Now, they say many are called, but few are chosen. Yeah, many are called, few are chosen. Don't give up. Attend the auditions. You don't know where or which day your sun is going to, to shine. So don't give up. Don't be discouraged. It's Cameroon, I understand, but we are getting there. As a matter of fact, we are there already, because now people are looking for those talents, the fresh talents. Don't give up and don't pass through back doors.
Don't give up and don't pass through back doors. That's the advice given to you by amazing actress, makeup artist, presenter Charlotte Gobina. So, before you go, now, what advice can you give to other filmmakers in general? Like, or let's say the viewers, those who are watching, who are actually hungry and want to get something out of the Cameroon film industry. Because I will tell you that the Cameroon industry has audience, but the audience are in some point getting fed up, because they complain that actually they don't get to see these movies. And they get to just hear about it, they don't get to feel it. They need to feel it. So what can you tell these viewers out there, your fans, the viewers out there, what can you say to them?
Okay, we understand that normally in the Cameroon film industry today, what is making the sales from the movie is baby premieres. We have TV stations buying the movies. We will hardly find CDs around again, and we have online TVs buying the movies, and so on. So of course there are TV stations. There are even apps. I think Yabadoo is one of those apps in Cameroon that has been created for viewers to watch Cameroon movies. But because some people are just lazy to spare that 100 or 200 francs.
Okay, you talk about Yabadoo now. Yabadoo is limited. Do you know that?
Okay.
Yeah, Yabadoo is limited because people who are not MTN users cannot use Yabadoo.
Okay.
Yeah, I have tried to access the app from a different network. If you have to have an app like this, an application like this, but if you have to have an application like this that is meant to serve the public, I think it should be open to everybody who wants to access this network. Because if you have a SIM card from another network, no advert here, but maybe Nextel or Orange or something like that, it's not an advert. So, and try to access Yabadoo, bet you are not going to access it.
Okay.
So I think it's limited because people are complaining. I've talked to people and they're complaining about the app being limited because not everybody uses MTN. Okay. But if you are having an app like this that actually is there to do business, I think it should be wide open. And they have a lot of complaints that they give to the other platform like Cine237 and the rest. People give a lot of complaints. For example, a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, Etambi Delphine, the producer of What Z,
Yeah.
she came up on social media and said the highest scam in the film industry is online platforms.
Yeah.
So how do we believe the online platforms now?
You know, if you don't take a risk, you don't know what lies on the other side.
Okay.
Yes. And Yabadu was just one of the options I mentioned among the others.
Okay.
So just like Yabadu, just like the others,
Yeah.
like I said, they're just one of the options I mentioned among the
Yeah.
others. And so sometimes when the movie is done and it's ripe for the market, sometimes the producers, they do put it online. They do put it on YouTube for people to watch. But sometimes it's just, I don't know why there's that pull factor that would cause people not to, put that few 100 data or so to get the movie online, to watch it online. Because they are sometimes or most times put online after when they're ready for marketing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Thanks very much for coming. Thanks very much for stopping by. It's always a home. You can always stop by anytime. We'll be able to have you. And okay, guys. You've heard from the horse's mouth. I'm not calling her a horse, but it's you know what we say. You know how it's been said. You heard from the horse's mouth. We bring you the guests right here on one-on-one so that you get to know, you get to hear them talk for themselves and give you all the information. Don't go and hear from the cartiers. Get it right here on Cine237 what our film stars are doing and how they are living their daily life. And okay, what are you doing if you're not doing acting, if you're not doing presenting, if you're not doing makeup, what else do you think you can do in this life?
If I'm not doing acting,
you're
if
not
I'm
doing makeup,
presenting.
you're not doing makeup. So what else do you want to do out of it?
Oh my God! In fact, I would want to say, in one way, I'm a project manager because acting is not the only thing I do or I did. Presenting
short,
is not the only thing.
In short, describe Charlotte Gobina in 2 words.
2 words. Okay. Charlotte Gobina is hardworking. Charlotte Gobina is pushful.
Charlotte Gobina is hardworking and Charlotte Gobina is pushful. Okay, now let's talk about your personal life.
Okay.
Now, guys, this is where you want to listen. This is where you want to listen. Are you married or are you in any relationships or sort of?
I'm not married. But talking about being in a relationship, that's a bit...
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
I'd like to leave it like it's complicated at the meantime.
It's complicated.
Meantime.
No.
It's not an invitation, remember?
It cannot be complicated. No, we cannot know. Because I just said my guys have to listen right now.
Yeah.
Guys are listening. Everybody even on set, guys on set, guys at home, they're listening, and like everybody wants to know. How complicated is it?
It's complicated in the sense that I am and I am not. It's not an invitation, guys. Oh my God.
How can you? No, it's either you are into something.
Okay, the most important part of it is that I'm not married.
Okay, you're not married.
Yeah, I'm not married. And that's just it. I'm not married.
She's
I'm not
single and
kids.
searching.
I'm not searching.
Okay, then how do you...
I'm not searching. I'm not searching, but I'm not married and I have no kids.
Okay. Mm-hmm. She's not searching. But you are searching. So, so she's not searching and you are searching. Don't go anywhere searching because the show is just beginning. This is just part of it. And our guest is leaving us. Right after this, we are going to have a next slot. Don't go anywhere. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or even water. Any can go. I'm going to be right back.
There are a million ways to do it, but I choose to use my talent.
I don't expect it to be easy, so I work 10 times harder.
Your talent will move mountains with summits you couldn't see.
We have designed
How amazing it is to have an amazing person on set, amazing personality on set. All right, guys, you heard from the horse's mouth, like I said, from Charlotte Gobina herself. She talks a lot about the female. She talked a lot about her person, the kind of rules she would take and the kind of rules she wouldn't take. She talked about everything about her person. And guys, you heard she said she was not married, but she's not searching. I hope you are searching. Okay, now we are going to go about our next slot of the show, which is international. This is a slot where we get to know about our Cameroon filmmakers who are out of the country. People who are in Cameroon filmmakers who are in Nigeria, Ghana, whatever, in the US, out of the country. We talk about them in this slot. And on today's focus, we are going to talk about Ruth Kweti. You know this amazing lady. She's beautiful. She's an amazing actress. She's presently in Nigeria. Ruth started acting in 2006. Gwaje in Cameroon, and in 2016 she became a producer, but she didn't leave acting. She acts alongside producers, and she did Idu. This is an amazing piece featuring Mayuchu Atemibai, our Cameroonian child actress. She's doing amazing in the industry. So Hood Quality presently is in Nigeria, and she has done a lot of movies in Nigeria. Movies like The Pacific Bachelor in Nigeria, The Force Life, still in Nigeria, Hook, Line and Sinker. Some of you who have been watching this series on African Magic Showcase, Hood Quality is right there, and she's doing an amazing job. Hood Quality was born on the 26th of January 1989 in Tiko, Cameroon. She has made a lot of name in the industry, and she's paved a lot of ways in the industry. She has this dark chocolate color. Look at the picture right there. You know who Hood Quality is in the industry. And she started here in Cameroon, and now she's in Nigeria. She's not only in Nigeria, but she's working both in Nigeria and Cameroon. But presently, she's based in Nigeria. That's why she is our focus of our ranking today. She acted in movies. She has acted in a movie like Obsession, where she acted the role of Eva. In 2011, she has acted also in Woman alongside Charlotte Gobina, and that's in 2015. And last Tango in Abuja 2018, when she acted the role of Monique. This is an actress that you all need to watch out for. She's amazing, beautiful, amazing actress. Acting in 2000, she was born in January 2026, 1989 in Tiko, Cameroon. Remember, she started acting in 2006, and she got into producing where she produced Idu in 2016. Amazing actress over there. She's presenting us, and in the latest series that is airing on African Magic Showcase, which is Hook, Line and Sinker, she's doing an amazing character. So many people have been talking about her characters. Her character in this series. She has an amazing character, and you can also see her in Ajoche. But some people are complaining about her character in Ajoche that is weak, but she has a very powerful character in Hook, Line and Sinker, but they complain about her makeup. That the makeup actually didn't go for her in that movie, and they complain about her eyelash and whatsoever. And we noticed that upcoming scenes, we discover that the makeup that she started with has actually changed. Maybe the producers or the makeup artists have hit to the advice of the audience that are complaining about it. So we are done with our focus for today, who's no other person than Hood Quality, born in Tiko, Cameroon on January 26, 1989, and she got into the industry in 2006, and she's making waves right there in Nigeria. Thank you very much for representing us over there in Nigeria, for making the other part of the world know that Cameroonians have talented filmmakers, talented actors right here in the country. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, right, guys, because I'm going to be right back to give you our last slot on the show, which is Boss. And so many of you like this part of the show, which will give you the good, the bad, the ugly, who is beefing who is giving which name, who's releasing which movie. This is a segment, and you don't want to miss it, because this is right where all the juicy part of the show belongs. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back.
Lvision, the hub for talent that make a difference.
Okay guys, so welcome back, and it's still Cine237, and it's still live on Lvision television, where we give you what is making him in the film industry on this platform. It's Cine237. And remember, we've been talking about we've done our ranking. We have had our guest in the 101 section, who was no other person than Charlotte Gobina, and we have talked about international, where we had our focus for today has been no other person than Hood Quality, an actress and a producer based in Nigeria, but a Cameroonian. Now we are going to our boss segment, which is where we give you the juice, the good, the bad, and the ugly, or what you are supposed to know about our Cameroonian filmmakers, what is making them in the film industry. But before we go there, I want you to understand that the Cameroon film industry is a very vibrant industry. In the coming years, don't be surprised that actually the Cameroonian film industry is going to be one of the tools that's going to be one of the main source of employment for thousands of Cameroonian youth, because the years are telling you that. It's actually improving from where it was 10 years ago to where it is today. It's actually making an improvement. So after our boss, we're going to be giving to you our opinions, what our people have to say about the film industry. But let's get to our boss first. And now on the boss, first part of it, the acting workshop organized by Blue Rain Entertainment over there in Douala. Blue Rain Entertainment in association with Blue Rain Film Academy. And they're going to be having people like Frank Waja from Nigeria, who's going to be a trainer. Miss Lee, our Miss Lee of Lvision TV, is going to be one of the trainers of that acting workshop organized by Blue Rain Entertainment there in Douala. And you're going to have Angnoin Wanembom. You know, remember, he was the top on our top 5 Cameroonian actors for the day. And he's going to be one of the trainers for the workshop. And he is also a video director, a music video director, and an acting coach. So he's going to be there to train those who are going to be selected for this action workshop. And now let's talk about Tenacity. Tenacity, that amazing piece brought to you by DC Pictures, the boss, Musin Derrick himself. Tenacity is a movie brought to you by Musin Derrick, and it's an amazing movie. I watched that movie at Camille 2018, a beautiful piece. If you were at Camille 2018, I bet you watched this movie and you can tell. It has Alena Menget, it has people like Colonel Ngalem Dixon, and it has people like a lot of amazing Cameroonian actors and actresses in this beautiful piece. And you all, so many people have watched it, you have seen the trailer, and he has won a couple of awards. And this time, you remember, we watched it, and he won awards when it was not yet released. Now, they're doing a release on the 16th of May at Eden Cinema in Besenge, Douala. You can't afford to actually miss this experience, because if you haven't watched it, this is the time for you to watch it. Grab your tickets and get to watch this movie at Eden Cinema. Remember, Eden Cinema is one of the recent cinemas that have been launched in the country to promote Cameroonian films. Get there on the 16th of May to watch Tenacity. Still talking about movies, new movies that are coming up, and Melly, I guess I get it right. That's the pronunciation of the movie title. Is brought to you by Hybrid Production. You see on the title, on the poster, is a Hanoin Wanembom film. This guy is doing an amazing job. Remember, Hanoin Wanembom received a honorary award at the Urban Jams Award a couple of weeks back. And this movie has Nene Fembe as starring, and you also have people like Palma Ngale and Glory Chando all in this beautiful piece. We can't wait to see when this movie is going to be released. Now, talking about people, talking about movie makers, talking about actors, actresses, let's talk about Itambi Delphine. And we're going to be linking Itambi Delphine with our online movie platforms. Itambi Delphine a couple of days ago walked to our social media platform, especially on Facebook, and said the highest scam in the movie industry in Cameroon are online platforms. I don't know if she was referring to somebody, but this guy, Bo Chomela, had to comment on a post, because Bo Chomela happened to be a CEO of one of the online platforms that are actually promoting Cameroonian films, that you can get to pay and watch Cameroonian films. And he has 2 of Itambi Delphine films on this platform. And he was provoked by this statement by Itambi Delphine, and he thought she was referring directly to him, and he had to fight back. And Itambi Delphine had to come up and say that she was not referring to Bo Chomelo, and she was giving a generalized statement. Is this true? If she has her movies in online platforms, how then will she go back and say these online platforms are the highest scams in the movie industry and the movie business? Definitely, anybody in the right frame of mind would think she was referring to people who actually have her movies. I'm not generalizing, I'm not concluding the statement yet, but come and think about it. To put it on the scale of 1 to 10, you discover that 6 on 10, she's referring to people who have her movies actually. And this comes after a few days where she says that her movie, Godzi, is going to be on major airlines in the days ahead. Is it that she has gotten another platform and she's actually criticizing another platform, or what? We can't actually tell about that. We're going to be analyzing that statement in our subsequent editions on the show, and we can afford to let you know about it, because you are our potential viewers, and what comes to you matters a lot to us. So we are going to be citing online platforms like Yabadu and Sango TV. These are other platforms that actually you get to pay as you watch movies on these platforms. And people have been complaining. What are the successes of these platforms? We are going to still be talking about that in our subsequent editions. We're going to be asking your opinion to tell us if you think these platforms are a curse or a blessing to the Cameroonian film industry. Now, let's move to something different. We're going to talk about Stephanie Toom and Piscata alongside Cine237tvshow beef on social media. Remember, Stephanie Toom was present at the Urban Jams Award dressed in a black tuxedo. The same kind of tuxedo Cine237tvshow wore to the Canal d'Or Award to receive her award as Best Actress. An award has raised a lot of eyebrows. People saying, does she actually deserve the award, or she was given this award because of her person? Now, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the beefing on social media about these 3 people: Stephanie Toom, Cine237tvshow, and Pris Carter. Cine237tvshow had to work on social media and say Stephanie Toom actually copied her outfit. They have the same tuxedo, but different in color. Now, who copied from who? We don't actually know, but who said who copied from who? Cine237tvshow said Stephanie Toom copied from her. And Pris Carter had to confirm this fact by saying that if you want to be famous, you want to use somebody to be famous, do the right way, not by copying their outfit. So Prince Carter is actually affirming to what Cine237 said, that Stephanie Tum copied her tuxedo. Stephanie was pissed at this. You know her when it comes to online social media beefing and social media rants. She's good at that. You see all the comments there. We're bringing to you proofs on the show. So we are saying that, guys, settle your differences and let's try together to build this Cameroon film industry, because we all are working our asses really hard to build this industry, and we don't want people who are going to be out there to destroy it. We bring to you all this information because we want you to know what is happening in the film industry and not destroy it. Instead, we try to build it. Now, we are going to end on our boys segment this day by talking about My Image. My Image is a movie brought to you by Kanyan Kwai, produced by Lin Ekema. Lin Ekema is a Cameroonian who is based in the United States, and this movie is directed by Kanyan Kwai. You know Kanyan Kwai for his works. They can actually tell for themselves. And My Image is being nominated at the African Film Festival, being selected at the African Film Festival. And I've watched this movie. I was at the premiere at the Mountain Hotel here in Boya, and this movie is a beautiful piece that says no to domestic violence. It has as main character male Nabil Napsa Fongoy and male character female Sireche. These guys actually brought up these characters, put them to life, and the whole piece is amazing. We say no to domestic violence. We say no to gender-based violence. On Cine237, we say the same thing. No to domestic violence, no to gender-based violence, and let's together build the Cameroon film industry. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, guys, because that's what we have for our boss in this way. But before we go, we can't go without letting you know your opinions out there. What people have to say about the Cameroon film industry. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. I'm going to be right here to talk about our opinions.
Hello, darling. You remember I promised giving you a treat? Here we are, Wake Cafe. With their special grill and pepper soup, a chill bottle of fine wine, you make your day. Wake Cafe, your cafe.
Hi guys, welcome back, and if you're just joining us, I'm sorry. We are getting to the end of the show. This is Cine237, and my name is still MC Benja. And I'm saying I'm sorry we are getting to the end, but this part of it you want to hear. We have heard everything, people have watched everything, but you want to hear this part now. It's opinion, where you get to make your words known. And we're asking our opinion. What can you say about our Cameroonian film actors? Are they good or are they bad? And why do you think so? And this, we selected three response that we're going to give to you this morning. And before we give those response, I want to give this, even though it's out of our topic that we asked this today on the show, but I want you to understand what somebody has as opinion about Cameroonian films. Now, it's another person by politicians, Barrister Akere Muna. He was traveling, he made this statement on Twitter. He said he was traveling from Cameroon to Paris, and he was on board. He watched this Cameroon movie, A Man for the Weekend. It's an amazing piece. Remember, Cindy Emale is a producer for A Man for the Weekend, the boss of Blue Ray Entertainment. And Akere Muna testified that he watched this movie on board the flight to Paris, and it's an amazing experience that he had. And he says, congratulations to Cameroon filmmakers, congratulations to Cameroon entertainers that they are making waves. That's his opinion about Cameroonian films. And now let's go to our opinions of our question for today. We ask, what do you think about our Cameroonian filmmakers, our Cameroonian actors? Are they good or are they bad? Male actors to be precise. And this is what we had. Amazing actors. I like this part. Some of the first person, they refuse that we don't give their names out because of some reasons best known to them. So we respect their opinions too, because they are giving us their opinions and we respect not giving out their names. And the first person said, not good, they don't have good talent. Is this true? That's your opinion, but I don't think so. But it's your opinion. I won't count about your opinion. My opinion doesn't count because your opinion counts a lot, because you have a reason say not good and because they don't have good talent. That's your opinion, and somebody else will have a different opinion. And the next person says not good, not real. You don't feel like you are to put yourself in your shoes. Like, okay, this is what this person is trying to mean. Like, okay, you wouldn't watch the Cameroonian actors act and imagine yourself in it. That's what the person is trying to say. Is it because you have watched a lot of Filipino movies and you get to fantasize about these love stories that you think that Cameroonian actors don't act the way you can feel yourself into it? I don't know. I'm just giving to what this guy say. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. It's a male, his opinion. That you can actually feed yourself into it. Okay, now, the next person says, good, they put in their effort, and with this, CFI Oboso. Oh, at least we have a positive opinion. Somebody says they're doing the good, and they are putting a lot of efforts. And the person says, CFI Oboso. CFI Oboso. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you very much for your opinions, and you can be part of our opinions by liking our Facebook page. On Facebook, it's Cine237tvshow, and you're going to be part of it, part of our ranking. You're going to be part of our opinions. You're going to make your voice heard, what you think about our Cameroonian film industry. Alright guys, welcome to the end of the show for today. But we can't go away without saying thank you to our entire crew, the Lvision crew. Thank you very much for your technical work. Everything you see here is their job they have done. All the images you are seeing here, these guys are doing. Thank you very much, Uncle Tio and the rest of the crew. You guys are doing an amazing job. And we can't go away without saying thank you for our location providers. We say thank you very much to Work Cafe. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to have the best of relaxation time, enjoyment, good flavor, aroma, good, I'm salivating. These guys are amazing. They can make you actually get the best taste you want to have. Come to Work Cafe at Boya Town here in Boya, and you are going to have a lot of amazing time, a lot of fun moments with your loved ones. Only at Work Cafe. And I'll say thank you very much for all of you who are participating on the show. Thank you very much for Charlotte Gobina for coming to our show. Thank you very much for all the Cameroonians for participating. Thank you very much for Katrina Liva Mensa, who is there making sure that she puts our opinions up and make sure that she gives back our reports on what our people are saying about our opinion. You are doing a good job, Trina Mensa. You are doing a very amazing job. And I will say thank you very much to everybody for watching. And you drank your coffee, you drank your water, you drank your tea just to watch this show. It's an amazing show. Keep watching Lvision and keep watching Cine237. My name is MC Dibenja, and I'm signing out. See you next time.